Hey, what's up? I had a trip to Hong Kong a couple of weeks ago when the riot was not that fierce. When I was walking on the street around the Staff Ferry, somebody delivered a flyer saying, "Free Hong Kong, democracy is good, but you don't know." With the riot getting worse, I started to hear some of my friends, they're living and working in Hong Kong, they were called North China VPN dog on the internet. I finally realized that this situation happened in Hong Kong. It's a chance for Hong Kongers or even the whole world to know more about modern China, what we're really thinking about as the young generation. However, first of all, I would like to say something, actually asking some questions to the rioters to make you guys understand my standing. Question 1. Why are you guys waving a USA national flag? You should only wave the national flag of China. I don't actually know how many of you have learned history. It's recognized by the whole world that China seized Hong Kong Island and Kowloon to Britain, respectively, and leases the new territory together with 235 islands for 99 years. That is from BBC website. I guess everybody knows the end of the story that July the 1st, 1997, Hong Kong is handed back to China. This is a very miserable history of Chinese, including your grandparents. You should be thankful that every Chinese soldier, no matter where they're from, what political stand they take, was fighting for you, so you can live in a peaceful life. But now you are ruining it yourself, and there's nothing to do with the USA from the very beginning to the very end. Why are you guys waving a USA national flag? Are you summoning the Captain of America Thor? Do you know that everything comes for a price? So why you think the politicians from the USA may help you, but your born mother would just bully you? Come on, too young, too simple, naive. The politicians from the USA, they do have their own purpose, using you as a puppet against mainland China, since we're having a trade war and the USA are trying to stop us from surpassing them. Don't be fooled by several $1,000 riot participating fees, because the whole Hong Kong city is losing much more than that. That money supposed to use on you for better life, but now you're killing it. You're killing your own economy. As we mentioned economy here, let me ask my second question. How can you blame your economy decade on us? I heard some opinion told by the rioters that Hong Kong had done well before 1997 because it was governed by the British and it was free and it had democracy. I would say it's fucking bullshit. Look at this. Over the century, what leads to the development of Hong Kong is its unique location and position, geographically and politically. The whole world wants to do business with the largest population economy, China, including Hong Kong, not the only 7 million people city. However, because of historical condition, we cannot fit into the world. So under the governance of British, they took Hong Kong as a gate to China, ruling by its puppet government. Do you really have the freedom you expected? Have you ever held a legal protest in your own land? Now you can, but you don't care. You guys are ruling your city. On the other hand, in the third session of the 11th Century Committee of the Party in 1978, 11届三中全会, we just started to work out how to develop our economy in a better way. We don't have much experience in administrating an area under capitalism. So brilliant, we established one country, two systems to help Hong Kong maintain its social operation system. You know what? We support you guys from every aspect as much as we can. Since the 1960s, 4 different cities started to offer Hong Kong water supply, and it donates 70% of Hong Kong water usage. The mainland is the only live poultry source of Hong Kong. You can see how much the pork price soaring up after cutting off 3 days. Also support the 24% electricity consuming. There are much more data to prove that. 89% coffee bean, 92% lettuce, 86% tomato, and so on. They're all from China. Nearly all of the aviation fuel, petroleum, and natural gas are supplied by China. What do you have? What else do you want? The funny thing is, to ease the stress for your travel industry, we have to apply for permission to go to our own country land, but the rest of the visa-free country can go as they want. What's more, you can see lots of ads saying our products are special supply or proudly supply for Hong Kong. It's jealous, you know? We give you the best, and you keep saying you want to be back to the one who bullied your mother country. You're fucking idiots. We want you to be not just a bridge, but a new area core city. So Chinese people may be the only group that wish Hong Kong a better future than anyone else, since you are one of us, not them. My third question. Do you really know about China and the democracy and freedom we have? Democracy and freedom are the best tools for some Western authorities to use against China. Firstly, if the same situation happens in the USA, I believe that you would be duped in the first place. If you don't know what happened 25 years ago in Los Angeles, just Google it. The social security situation in Hong Kong is the first class in the world, but you ruined it this time. And the police officer have already been very restrained. You better thank them. Remember that the world is diverse. It does have various ways to define democracy and freedom, not just the Western style. As a Chinese, I enjoy my life. I actually don't care much about the politics. Nobody gonna get me into any trouble because of what I said in this video clip. And I think the democracy in China is great, since there's always somebody can speak out, can represent the group you belong to, and do things efficiently, and I don't have to worry about it. I enjoy my freedom as well. As long as you obey the laws and regulations, don't stir up something, you won't have to worry about getting arrested under any circumstance. Speak up to freedom. You guys think protest is the only way to make your voice heard? We don't think so. We take protesting on the street as a very low efficient way in consideration of our population scale, traffic volume, and the vital reason we don't want to ruin our city. So here in China, you can call 12345 Mayor Hotline to city authority, or download the State Council app of the PRC, or just go to the website to make a complaint directly to Chinese central government. Your voice will be heard. I admit that we do have lots of drawbacks, especially in facing quality problems such as food and vaccine. Besides, our education resources are still very uneven, and the living cost is soaring up in big cities. After all these years, we've become the second largest economy in the world, but we still don't have very strong environmental protection and animal protection laws. The public awareness of massive citizens is still inadequate, but we are fixing it without hesitation every and each day. And you also have to see what a great change we are making. Most of made in China products have excellent quality. More high-tech companies popping up here with world-changing technology, and people living in a better and wealthier life. So personally, I was born in the undeveloped area of China, but I still have a chance to change my life through national college exam and making more than 21,000 Hong Kong dollars per month in big cities. And I am confident in my future, since our country is safe, our economy is good. I can jogging 3 o'clock in the morning without carry again and can find a good job. And I don't have to worry about the influence of unstable politics. You know, China is great in many aspects, but just should value more about the influence of cultural industry to make more animations and blockbusters to tell the world we are cool. China just should learn more about how to promote itself properly into the world's young generation to help them out of the Western style hypocrisy. Alright, there are good guys and bad guys anywhere, including mainland China and Hong Kong. I believe there are many innocent people incited by somebody on purpose. I think you should just ask yourself whether you really want to ruin your own city with these guys. For those cowards who did it deliberately, I advise you to stop as soon as possible if you still have some conscience. Lastly, let me make it clear, I fully support the Hong Kong police officers, and I am not a CPC member, and nobody makes me do this video. I love my country. Now you can beat me.